I believe, Rantanplan, a.k.a. Baladin, SoCal's Lucina / Olimar. But I think I would see more the Lucina into Kirby. You do need that sword to kind of space out the little blob. He's going to be lethal in every part. But Lucina is going to be able to try and wall out Guilheww from victory. But let's get it started for game number 1.
I'm excited because I'm obviously rooting for Guilheww, but I'm also a sucker for Lucina players. Lucina was my main in Smash 4, so I have and I love Fire Emblem, so I have a personal connection with. Oh my God!
Are we done?
Yes, we are.
And just enough to make it back. That's a 0-10 to start the set.
I couldn't even self-insert comfortably. Guilheww was ready to get ripped on that stock. That's absolutely insane.
Okay. Really kicking this thing off into high gear. As you can see, Guilheww all about aggression. Getting those early stocks, playing smart, running up and getting these trips, trying to get a little bit more off of these hits. And Baladin right now, he's kind of struggling a little bit, trying to get his feet on the ground here against Guilheww.
And it's going to be hard. After all, Kirby is extremely mobile, even though it doesn't seem like it. He's still really good at mixing up. Look at him go. This might be a stock if he gets a drill into the down smash, but it's not quite enough. I love it. Dolphin Slash to just make sure that the aggressive recovery allows Baladin to stay alive just for a little bit longer. Rantanplan.
Rantanplan right now, just trying to get in a little bit here. Kirby, rapid jab, back off the stage. Watch out for Dolphin Slash. Frame 1 move too. It's a good get off me tool, but at this high percent, it's not going to be as valuable. He's going to have to make it back old-fashioned way here.
Also something to consider is that Lucina might struggle with how short Kirby can be, specifically in the pancake situations. To catch him with a rising nair or something like that, it might be a little bit more complicated. He will require a little bit of more technical game plan. And look at him go, just Guilheww taking advantage of that raised platform on the left.
And now just pushing him off the stage here. Rantanplan looking to get this stock right here, but Guilheww on the aggression, trying to get even more on the lead, but is going to have to falter for an 8% insurance. Still a full stock lead for Guilheww as he continues rampaging through Lucina.
Super scary for Rantanplan at this point. He's going to have to struggle against a Guilheww that's just going all the way out, just catching him, forcing him into such uncomfortable situations. Once again, just waiting for the air dodge. Super scary to deal against a Kirby that really has no fear in his void eyes.
Got him off the stage. Gets the forward air. Comes right back. And gets a forward smash to come out in time.
Wow.
Why not let it fly? Guilheww gets the first game.
Yeesh. It's crazy, dude. Guilheww's rise and sustain within the ranks in Mexico has been so scary, honestly, because now that he's fighting out of region, now that he's traveling more, you can tell that he's ready for these high-profile competitors, right? No matter who it is, Guilheww's ready. Hola, Pixel. That's my girl. That's my friend.
Go.
That's my good friend Pixelita.
I love that she came in here with that.
Sí. Hola, tonto. Yeah, she knows.
All right, game number 2, running it back to town and city here. No difference. Rantanplan is going to have to do a little more on offense here to kind of keep Guilheww respectable. I feel like he's getting away with a lot of these stray hits. And Guilheww is also just quite prepared for the next move to throw out, knowing that it's quick enough to actually, punish people who do shield flicker or do have to drop shield for a moment. But Lucina, of course, when she can get going here, is going to force Kirby to have to land certain places. And if he's ready, he's going to get the punish he needs.
It's so scary because Kirby has the option select like every single time you want to play defensive. All right, I'm cool with that. I'll just grab you and take you into oblivion, basically. You don't want to be defensive. You want to be aggressive. I got you. I got buttons for that. I got the speed. Super hard to deal with a Kirby that constantly keeps you on your toes, and I think Rantanplan is struggling especially because of that, because Kirby, specifically Guilheww, is doing just a phenomenal job at keeping this Lucina at bay.
Right now, just kind of playing around here. Rantanplan is doing a good job actually keeping themselves defensive here, not getting hit too many times. Guilheww's first opportunity for the stock, and he does take it with another forward air.
Uh-oh, low percent combos are super scary. Oh my God, now that Kirby, Guilheww's got you, you gotta be super mindful how you recover, how you protect yourself of the onslaught that this Mexican competitor puts out whenever he has an advantage state.
All right, coming off, looking for a forward air, doesn't quite find it yet. Okay, dancing around a little bit here. Another forward air catching the spot dodge. Looking for this punish. Gets another fair right here.
Oh.
Catches the roll in with the up tilt into a back air. Guilheww covering all the options.
It's just insane just how good Kirby covers every single opportunity for you either to get away or to try to defend yourself against the pressure, the high pressure that he puts out. It's just so scary, Mars Bars. You really have to figure out a way. Rantanplan has to figure out a way to deal with this oppressive onslaught that Kirby is putting out on him.
Okay, trying to catch the get up with the back air just in time to shield it. And Rantanplan right now reads the roll but doesn't get a punish off it. Guilheww back against, throwing out these fairs, walling out the Lucina sword. Oh, but finally forward air does clean it up and gets the stock here. So the bleeding was only temporarily stopped until the clot reopened. Guilheww bleeding just like the color all over Rantanplan, actually bringing it back in vengeance.
It's crazy just how good Guilheww will put the pressure on, suffocate you at every single opportunity. Look at him go, just waiting, knowing that being patient could also play out in his favor. Just waiting for a panic option. That's something that Kirby does so well. And as you mentioned earlier, just how ready Guilheww is to follow up whatever happens, whether it connects or not. Oh my God, okay, this is nice. Something we have not seen in a while, a shield break that allows Rantanplan to stay afloat in this set.
And just like that, the first shield breaker he has ever thrown out in this set, and it actually paid off. Got the stock he needed at the right percent, but now it's a last stock situation, and Rantanplan's got to be very careful when he's at the ledge. Guilheww with not much to lose here. He's looking for the opening.
I'm sorry that I stayed quiet. It's just that the pressure is on not only for Rantanplan, but also for ourselves. We need to keep our mind clear, and so does the Lucina, because right now he's gonna be in such a hard situation, wave landing on the platform, refreshing his jumps, knowing that he is in a very uncomfortable situation because Guilheww has him where he wants him, sends him all the way up, but not quite enough up there to catch him in the air, and that is going to be it. The Mexican competitor moving on forward, just doing so well. In la bandera, the flag goes out as his victory pans out. He's excited.
Not all over my boy Rantanplan. Wrong guy! Having a lot of fun out there. Right now, the crowd's going wild because it appears Xavier is 1-0 over Shattuck. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, so far things are even over there on the mainstream. Xavier does have one game in his favor, but there are 2 stocks on each, and Xavier has some really nice streaks, actually.
Oh, my gosh.
I don't want to take away from Guilheww's insane victory, though. Rantanplan, formerly known as Veladin, is such a fierce competitor from the SoCal scene, so the fact that Guilheww was able to concrete that victory will certainly allow him to feel confident for whatever happens here next in bracket. So, great stuff. Bien hecho, Niño Kirby.
Very beautiful stuff. And we're getting very close and close to the qualifiers as well to make it out of each and every respective pool.